106. The desk of Jack Wisha. The Wisha newspaper. The Wisha newspaper. From the desk of Jack Wisha. I was heading home from a hard week traveling from planet to planet. I did not want to go home either because when I get home I have chores to do around the farm and deal with the 8 kids, the wife, the android maid, the 2 cows. And I didn't know how many chickens, the stupid rooster that crows every morning at sunrise, the 2 pigs, 5 cats, and 2 dogs. Then to top it all off, the 25 horses that she is raising up to sell. Then if I go back to the office early I have to deal with everyone there, so where do I go? I know. I will stop off on one of the planets and stay at one of the hotels for a couple of days. It is only Wednesday and I don't have to be back home until Friday night. Saturday I go to the office all day and take care of everything then. So what planet do I want to stop off at? I was thinking of all the planets that I have stopped off at, and I know I will stop off to Robin's world to see everything again and take a little vacation. Maybe I can have some fun. When I got there it was almost noontime and the streets was very busy. I found a payphone and called the house. The wife picked up the phone and she said, "Hello." I said, "Can you get away for a couple of days and come to Robin's world?" She said, "Who will take care of the farm?" I said, "Let the kids take care of it for once. The oldest is almost 18 now and all of them can pretty much take care of themselves now. Anyway," I said, "let the boys take care of the farm and let the girls take care of the house work." She said, "Yes, it is about time, and the android nanny is here and she can take care of everything anyway." She said, "I will be there on the next bus out of here." "Where are you staying anyway?" I said, "I am at the Wisha Hotel in room 214. That room is reserved for me on every planet because when I designed them it was planned out so I would have that room on every planet." She said, "I love you and I will be right there." I said, "I love you and come when you can." She said, "Goodbye." I said, "Goodbye." We both hung up at the same time. I think it would take her about 20 minutes to get to town and only a half an hour to get here. So she should be here in about 1 hour. I went to the hotel and when I walked up to the desk and said, "How is things going today?" The woman behind the counter was new, so I don't know if she realized who I was. She said, "How may I help you?" I said, "I would like to have my key to my room, please." She said, "Will that be cash or credit, and what is your room number?" I said, "My room number is 214. She said, "That room is reserved for Jack Wisha, the owner of the Wisha newspaper only." I said, "How long have you been working here?" She said, "I have been here for 3 weeks. I said, "That is about how long it has been since I was last here." Joe, the manager, come out and he said, "Jack, where have you been? It has been a while." The girl behind the counter almost fainted. She said, "Oh, then you must be Jack Wisha then. I did not know who you was." I said, "I know you did not know me, so I was messing with you." The manager said, "Jack here likes to mess with the help anyway, so next time he comes in you will know him right away." She said, "I won't forget you now." I said, "My wife will be here in 45 minutes and I would like to have everything ready when she gets here." I told him what I wanted and he said, "That will be great." She gave me my key and I signed in. I was walking off and she said, "The park is the best place here on this planet." I said, "I don't know, I like everything here. I plan to visit everything I can while I am here. Me and the wife need a little vacation anyway." I got up to the room and I jumped into the shower and boy did it feel good. Just as I got out of the shower I heard a noise coming from the living room. I wrapped a towel around me and when I come in the living room the girl was there from the lobby. I said, "What are you doing here?" She said, "To bring you some fresh towels and sheets." I said, "Leave them on the chair and I will take care of them." She left them on the chair and left. I went into the bedroom and put on my bathrobe. It was about time for the wife to get here. I wonder what is keeping her. I heard a knock at the door, and when I opened it, there she was, as pretty as ever. I grabbed her and she grabbed me, and we ended up on the bed. Later, when we got dressed, I said, "Dinner will be up in about 10 minutes. I hope you're hungry." She said, "Starved." I just walked out into the living room and there was a knock at the door. I opened it and it was her lunch. I pulled the cart in and closed the door. I don't tip anyone until I am ready to leave. I remember who did what. I said, "Dinner is ready." She come out and sat down. I said, "I have ordered a very special meal for us today." She said, "What is it?" I said, "Steak and onions and corn on the cob and homemade biscuits." She said, "Usually the only way I get a meal is if I cook it and then do all the discs afterwards." I said, "None of that for us." She said, "This is going to be great," as she grabbed me and gave me a big hug and a long kiss. Next entry. From the desk of Jack Wisha. Today started out great. I fought with a wife and 6 of the kids. I even fought with the android maid. Then when I got to the office, I had to straighten out one of the editors. Boy, it looks like I am in the doghouse everywhere I go. What else could go wrong today? It all happened before noon time. Boy, I made it past 3. I made it past 4. It is 5 minutes for 5 and the phone rang and I was in the middle of writing a story for the next issue. When I picked up the phone, I said, "Hello Jack, and how can I help you?" She said, "When are you coming home?" I said, "In about 5 minutes. Why?" She said, "One of the boys got in a fight today in school and he is in the Wisha hospital. Can you go straight there?" I said, "No problem, and I love you and I am sorry for arguing with you this morning." She said, "All the kids needed it and more than likely I did too. I let the kids get away with almost everything and I know it is wrong, so you have a right to scold me once in a while just to remind me what the kids can get away with and what they can't." I said, "I love you and I will check on our son and then I will be home." She said, "See you then." We both hung up and I got ready to leave. Just as I was going out the door, the editor that I scolded earlier in the day said, "You was right and that is the way it should be done because it does come out better." I said, "I am sorry that I had to do that to you, but it does work better that way." The editor said, "Live and learn." Then he said, "That is why you are the boss and I am just one of the workers." I said, "My son is in the hospital and I have to go." He said, "Goodbye," and I said, "See you tomorrow." I got to the hospital and it was Tom. He was in pretty bad shape when I got there. He looked like it anyway. I asked one of the doctors, "How is he doing?" The doctor said, "Your boy will live in a few minutes. You can take him home." I said, "That is great." I went in the waiting room and waited. A little while later, my son come out and he looked at me like I did it and I am proud of it. I said just as I saw him, "What was you fighting about this time?" He said, "One of the other boys said my girlfriend was sleeping with him and I call him a liar and punched him." I said, "Instead of doing that, you should have confronted your girlfriend first to see if it was true and talked to others before you went after her so-called boyfriend. The so-called boyfriend is not the problem, your girlfriend is." He said, "I never thought of it that way." I said, "All you have to do is think before you act from now on, and that way you will make the right choice. Dump your girlfriend or just don't say anything and let her keep doing it behind your back. It is your choice. The so-called boyfriend is bragging. It might not mean anything, or it might. If it is true, just dump your girlfriend and find another one that will treat you right. It took me a long time to find your mom and we just get along and like the same things. We are just meant for each other. Someday you will find just that one, but you have to look for her and sometimes they look for You. He just looked at me like I was from another planet and said, finding the right girl is not as easy as it looks. It looks easy on TV. I said, yes, but it is in the script that they get along and have fun together. Story done by Jack Wisha.